Hello and welcome to John Wren Stadium. It's the Perry Pumas versus the Gilbert Tigers. As the national anthem just played, captains now walk into midfield to get the coin toss. It's homecoming night here at Perry. It'll be Perry who will receive the ball first. And they're going to be moving from left to right. I'm going to get this game going in just a second. Kicker backing up to get his running start. Number 23, Austin Carver is going to be on the kickoff, while Ben Tierhark and Jackson Spilsbury are going to be back deep for the Pumas. Carver gets his start, the run-up, and the kick is off and away, and we are underway here at John Wren Stadium as the Pumas are going to let it bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So the Pumas will start on their own 20-yard line. And it's going to be number 5, Alec Monty, in at quarterback, in for the injured Austin Nightingale. As he's got number 42, Roy Dawsey, back in there at running back. He's going to give it to Dawsey. Dawsey bounces it to the outside. Dawsey still on his feet. Dawsey cuts to the inside, and he's going to be near first down if it's not a first down. And it is going to be a first down. So a good first play from the Pumas, as a run for 10 yards by Roy Dawsey, and one first down. Dawsey still back in there as the Pumas running trips left. Monty back in there at quarterback in the pistol formation. He gets the snap, gives to Dawsey. He keeps it. And the ball comes out, and it's going to be recovered by Gilbert. Monty dropped the ball, and it's Gilbert football. The second play of the game, and we have a turnover from the Pumas. So Gilbert will take over on the Perry Pumas 32-yard line as Monty coughs it up. Number 12 in as starting quarterback, Tyler Stevenson for Gilbert in shotgun formation. Stevenson gets a snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to run. And he's going to be tackled at around the 30-yard line. So a good defensive play from the Pumas to start off. Tackled by number 67, Austin Pauley on the play. As the Pumas did a good job to get everybody covered up and force Stevenson to run. As it's Stevenson again in the shotgun. Number 27, Bailey Moore, as Stevenson is going to keep that play going nowhere as well. So it's going to be a 3rd and long for the Gilbert Tigers on their first drive of the night.
Testing, 1, 2.
3rd and 13. I'm sorry, 3rd and 12. It is going to be for the Gilbert Tigers. Moore to Stevenson's left, once again in the shotgun. Same formation for the first 3 plays, as Stevenson gives an audible to his offensive line and receivers. Moore switch position now to Stevenson's right as Stevenson gets the snap. It's a screen, and it's way overthrown. And it's going to be what we're going to see if Gilbert will elect to punt. We're having a change of teams on the play. The screen pass was way overthrown. And it appears that Gilbert is going to try a field goal here. Number 23, Austin Carver, on for the kick. This is around a 45-yard kick. 46-yard kick, I'm sorry. Pretty long kick for the high school level. The kick is up, and it is good! Austin Carver with a 46-yard field goal kick. And it's 3-0 Gilbert as they take advantage of the Pumas' early turnover. Austin Carver really the MVP on that play, knocking in a long field goal from way downtown to get the 3 points.
Come on, guys.
Number 23, Austin Carver, is going to be on the kick. Last one, he put it into the end zone. And let's see what he does on this one. The kick is up and away. A booming kick, and this one's going to the back of the end zone as well. So the Pumas once again will start on their own 20-yard line. Ten minutes left to go in this first quarter. 3-0 Gilbert. As it's Monty with number 44, Anthony Sheffield, behind him in the pistol formation. As they're going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield is caught up at around the line of scrimmage and will not gain much on that play. A gain of a yard for Sheffield on that play. Monty and the Pumas running trips to the left with Sheffield behind Monty in the pistol formation. Monty hands to Sheffield. Sheffield bounces it to the outside. Sheffield with some room to run. Tries to cut it down the sideline. It's going to be a first down for the Pumas, as that's a nice run from Sheffield. Pumas running the same formation as they were on the last play. Monty gets the snap, gives to Sheffield once again. Almost essentially the same play, and it almost has the same effect. That's a good run there from Sheffield on the outside. It's a gain of 6 on the play. Pumas coming in at 2-6 for this one. Gilbert coming in at 1-7. Man in motion, it's number 41, Ben Tierhark, and it's going to be Tierhark who gets the ball. Tierhark on the left side, has some room to run. Tierhark bounces it to the outside, still on his feet past the 50, and is going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a big play for the Pumas and a big first down as well as they get into the Tigers' territory. Number 44, Sheffield still in. Monty gets this. Oh, it's a high snap. Monty's going to fall on it. And it's now going to be second and very long for the Pumas as the botch snap comes in. Monty coming into this game, coming in at 29 out of 56, 29 completions out of 56 attempts, throwing for 343 yards and 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Coming into this game, those are his stats in the air. As Monty ready to get the snap, Sheffield behind him in the backfield. Monty gets the snap, he's looking to throw. Monty throws left to Sheffield. Sheffield with some room to run. Sheffield, a shoestring tackle from, it looks to be number 5, Chase Callahan, with that shoestring tackle, potentially saving a big play there as Sheffield had some room to run. 3rd and 17 here for the Pumas. Ball on their own 47-yard line. First down yard marker is around the Gilbert Tigers' 37-38 yard line. So as the Pumas make a late substitution, they bring on Roy Dossie in for running back, sending Sheffield out. Trips right formation as the entire Pumas offense is getting a and we're gonna have a timeout here for the Pumas. Play clock running out. 7:10 remaining in this first quarter. It's 3-0 Gilbert. Offense retaking the field. 3rd and 16 for them. It's Roy Dossie into the backfield. Trips right formation. And here we go. Monty waits for the snap. And it looks like we're going to have a false start here on the Pumas offensive line. So, 3rd, and now it is going to be 21 for the Pumas after that penalty. So here, I don't want to be. I mean, you're thinking maybe a little draw play, possibly a screen play. Not much you can do on 3rd and 21. Trips still the same formation. Trips right. Roy Dossie behind him, and they're going to throw. Looks like they're going to throw deep. Over the middle, Tierhark is there. Catches it, breaks a tackle. Tries to cut to the left side. It's going to be a first down for the Pumas. Ben Tierhark with the catch and breaking the tackle. 3rd and 21, and the Pumas convert. Pumas trying to pick up the pace here, running no huddle. Monty's going to give to Dossie. Dossie's going to run to the left side. Dossie with some room to run. A late flag does come in. It looks like they're going to be moving this one back, as Dossie did gain around 5 to 6 yards on that run. But it looks that holding will bring this one back. Holding is the call on the field. I'm mean, right as the Pumas were starting to pick up pace, the holding call does come in. So second and once again long for the Pumas here. I'm sorry, first down and long for the Pumas here. As Monty's going to roll out right. Monty's going to throw right. He has a man, number 35, on the grab. Number 35 gets hit at around the 40-yard line. It looked to be helmet to helmet. No flag thrown. Vaughn Fedricks on the catch. Gaining something there. And in a little bit will help the Pumas here. Second and 17 for the Pumas. Seems like deja vu. Dossie behind Monty in the pistol. Monty gets a snap, looking to throw, and he's going to get sacked by number 70. Marvin Tototo on the sack. It's going to be third and very, very, very long for the Pumas here. Third and 27 to be exact. Well, third and 21, the Pumas can convert it. Let's see. Maybe get lucky one more time. Monty gets a snap, and he's going to get sacked once again, and the ball comes out. And they're going to rule it Gilbert's ball once again. Second turnover of the game for the Perry Pumas. As now Perry's defense is going to have to come up with a big stop here. Gilbert with great field position as they did last drive. They did go 3 and out, but the long field goal made up for the drive stalling. Stevenson in the gun as he's going to drop back. He's going to run up the middle. Breaks through the defensive line into the secondary, and it's going to be a good run from Stevenson.
Stevenson with a little bit of move up the middle. Pretty big line for Gilbert. Couple big boys down low. Number 71 for the Tigers shows up on us. Steve Miller, 6'5", 295-pound junior at that left tackle spot. So you'd think that they would have protection in order to get some time for their quarterback tonight.
Stevenson in the gun. Gets a snap. Stevenson checks it down to number... number 9, and it's going to be a good yardage, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Tigers.
Alex Gerstner on the catch. Looked like a confused screen. 2 people in the same area at the same time, but Gerstner able to pull down the ball for the reception.
Man in motion for the Tigers as Stevenson gets a snap. He's going to roll left, and he's going to keep it. It's going to be a first down for the Tigers. Stevenson, good choice to keep it. First down.
Puma's going to have to take care of that tonight. That's going to hurt them all night. Good coverage downfield, but Stevenson able to break contain and pick up a first down.
Stevenson in the gun. Moore to his left. Number 6 in motion for the Tigers as he's going to get the ball as he cuts up the middle. Now tries to bounce it to the outside. He's going to trip over himself. Still a good run as there is a pile up on the field.
Fonte Canada has some moves, a little bit of wiggle. Is that 5 or 6? 6, right?
That is 6.
Has a little bit of wiggle, has some nice hip action. Looks like he has the ability to maybe break a long run for the Tigers.
Stevenson gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Moore. Moore bounces to the outside. Moore still on his feet. It's going to be near the first down.
Good stable running backs here for the Tigers. Unfortunately, no stats available for the Tigers on the season. Only stats we could find for the Tigers so far this year was in their one win against Dobson. Getting a 1-7 team win against Dobson early in the year. Both these teams both struggling on the season.
As Stevenson and the offense getting an audible from the sideline. Stevenson gets a snap, a little toss out to Moore. Moore still on his feet. He's going to be tackled near the 10-yard line. First down. First and 10 from the 11, so the Tigers still able to get a first down.
Stevenson getting the call from the sideline, getting up, seeing what they're in. Coach is going to call according to what he sees.
Stevenson looking left, throws left. The catch is made by number 6, and he's going to be brought down at around the 8-yard line.
Little quick out from Canada, trying to get him in space, maybe make a move, break a tackle. Puma snuffed that out pretty quick. Corner number 4, Jackson Spilsbury, coming up for the tackle in a hurry. Good job by the Puma defense on that play. Just a pick up about 4 yards.
2 minutes left to go in this first quarter as Gilbert threatening once again. Stevenson under center. Gets the snap, going to hand to Moore. Moore tries to get it up the middle. It's going to be tackled inside the 5. Third down.
So third down here. Gilbert looking to capitalize on another Puma turnover. One of the things we talked about with this Puma team, has trouble playing from behind. Don't want to get behind too much to this Tiger team and give them hope. Again, both two teams struggling on the season. So
Stevenson looks to pass, throws to the right side, incomplete. Missed the diving receiver.
Not a bad little play there. Double slants to the right side. Inside defender ran with the inside receiver, but Stevenson just off the mark. Going to see the field goal team back on the field for the Tigers.
Number 23, Austin Carver, knocked in a long field goal earlier in the game. So comparing this to that should be a chip in. Carver gets the snap. It is up. And it is good. Puma's defense doing a good job to keep the Tigers out of the end zone, keep it within a one-possession game.
So back to receive for the Pumas. Number 4, Jackson Spilsbury, and number 41, Ben Terhart.
Carver on to kick for the Tigers. Has sent both kicks so far into the end zone. as this kick looked like it will be no different. Pumas will once again start at their own 20.
Yeah, big leg on Gilbert kicker. Probably going to see touchbacks for the rest of the night every time Gilbert gets in the end zone.
Number 42, Roy Dossie in at running back behind Monty in the pistol formation. Number 41, Tierhark in motion, and he will get the ball. Shakes and bakes to the outside. Breaks a tackle and is finally shoved out of bounds. Good running play from Tierhark.
Puma's going to run a lot of backs at you. Dossie, the main guy in the backfield, send some guys emotional, handoff on the fly, sweep, try to get some misdirection plays out of that pistol formation. The only problem is not real successful throwing the ball downfield, so run game has to be established to have success tonight for the Pumas.
2nd and 5 for the Pumas. Monty gives a snap, gives to Dossie. Dossie breaks through the middle, has some space to run, and he's going to be tackled. First down for the Pumas.
It's kind of great run by Dossie picking up the first down, but you'd like to see him stick that foot in the ground and make a decision, get upfield, maybe use his low body type and run through a couple of tacklers instead of continually trying to climb the ladder.
As the league flag was thrown. That is going to be a penalty on the Gilbert Tigers, so that will be declined. It'll be a first down for the Pumas. .50 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
No mistake.
Dossie behind Monty.
All right.
And it looks like we're going to have an offsides on Gilbert, so that'll give the Pumas 5 extra yards. Seconds on the clock as the give to number 4 Spilsbury with a good run.
Good job by Spilsbury putting the foot in the ground, making a decision, picking up the first down on the 5-yard gain. I'd like to see more of that with Spilsbury, kind of getting some momentum, and he makes a decision. Unlike some of the other ball carriers that kind of dance a little bit, Jackson seems to put his foot in the ground and get upfield, get north and south a little bit more.
Pumas trying to get this last play off. Spilsbury again in motion is going to give to Dossie. Dossie goes up the middle. Dossie's still on his feet. And he's going to be finally taken down.
Nice strong run by Dossie, getting north and south, moving the pile. Pickup of about 7 yards on the last play of the first quarter.
So at the first quarter, 6-0 Gilbert.
So far in this quarter, you can see two teams kind of trying to establish the run. Gilbert a little more apt to throw the football than the Pumas, but Pumas need to stop those turnovers. Not really a team that can afford to have that type of game go on because they just don't have the offensive firepower to be able to score points when they're in trouble.
Pumas offense retaking the field. Number 44, Anthony Sheffield, back behind Monty. It's Monty, a high snap, bobbled. Ball's on the ground, and it's going to be Gilbert's ball once again. The third turnover and the third possession for Perry tonight.
Second time we've seen that ball pop right off of Monty's hands. Good snap, hit him right in the face. Really no excuse for him not to catch that football. And Gilbert's going to get the ball in great field position again on the 44-yard line with a chance to go up by another score here.
Stevenson in the gun, more to his right. Gets the snap, and he's going to play action pass to number 5. 5 with some space to run, down the sideline, still on his feet, as they're going to say he's out of bounds at around the 31 of the Perry Pumas.
Chase Callahan with a nice little run after the catch, catches that ball, gets some good yardage for this Gilbert team. Again, team that struggled on the season, but showing real good signs of life here early in this game and taking it to the Pumas early on the Pumas homecoming night.
Stevenson in the gun. He gets a snap. He's going to give to Moore. Moore is going to be tackled, but still going to be a decent gain of about 4 yards.
Where the Tigers are at this point, pretty much in field goal range for the field goal kicker. Made a 40-plus yard field goal early in the game, so Pumas need to bow their necks here and keep Gilbert from moving the ball much more. They're going to give up another 3 points.
Man in motion. As the ball comes out, Stevenson is going to be tackled way in the backfield. Pumas get a bit lucky there with the botch snap.
Again, early in this game, with to see the easy mistakes that both these teams make, you can kind of understand the records. You give it easy to the other team, making common mistakes on routine plays, and really, when you're struggling on the season, you can't afford to have those. You got to play pretty clean. Both teams early showing some self-inflicted wounds, I guess the easiest way to put it.
3rd and 14 for the Tigers. Stevenson gets a snap, looks to pass. Throws deep down the left side, and is just overthrown. Number 4, Jermaine Mays, I'm sorry.
A little too much time for Stevenson back there. No pressure coming from the Pumas. Marcus Payne got there late, put a hit on Stevenson. But if you give him that much time, eventually he's going to find somebody open.
Field goal unit coming back onto the field once again.
Looking like a
52-yarder?
52-yard field goal here for Austin Carver. See if he has the leg.
Snap is good. Kick is up. And it is right down the middle. It is good. A 50-plus yarder for Austin Carver. Three field goals for the Tigers thus far in this game, coming off 3 Pumas turnovers. Austin Carver knocking a 45-yarder, now just making a 52-yarder. And if the trends follow suit, this will be about 5 or 6 yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah, Carver with a really big leg, and touchbacks are kind of the norm. Both these Puma return guys can pretty much put their heels on the goal line and just move forward if they have to. If not, they can just let that ball go. Automatic touchback in high school once that ball reaches the end zone.
Kick is up, and this one will easily reach the end zone. Touchback. Pumas once again will start on their 20.
So Pumas need to get off the turnover train that they've been on so far in this game and really kind of been able to move the ball with pretty much ease in the run game. Haven't had too many negative plays except when they get those bad snaps and kind of really just sloppy play in the backfield. But Pumas been able to move the ball pretty easily so far in this game.
Sheffield's going to be the deep back behind Monty. Spilsbury in motion is going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield, if he can break this tackle, will have plenty of room, but he does not break the tackle.
Going to mark forward progress for a gain of about 4 yards for Sheffield. Good gang tackle by this Gilbert defense. Again, Gilbert not lacking size on the lines. Number 58 in the nose, Tyler Webster, goes 6'2", 255.
Monty gets his snap. He's going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield breaks it up the middle. Sheffield, it'll be a first down for the Pumas.
Nice run by Sheffield, straight ahead. North-south runner, picks up 7 yards. That's what the Pumas need to see here tonight.
Monty is going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield goes to the outside, and he's going to be taken down at around the line of scrimmage. Second and 9 here for the Pumas. As we're going to have a timeout on Gilbert, or for Gilbert, I should say.
So Pumas having success with those runners that are getting downfield. Dossie getting straight downfield. Sheffield getting straight downfield. Like to see Monty really kind of run the ball a little bit more. Really hasn't had many carries so far since he's moved back to the quarterback position. He still is the number one receiver on this team, even though he's played quarterback for the last 4 weeks. Kid with some athletic ability back there kind of trying to manage the game for the Pumas, but I haven't really had too many carries. You need to see him carry the ball a little more, use his athletic ability to his advantage, and kind of this misdirection that the Pumas are trying to accomplish, but he needs to pull some of these out and see what can work from the quarterback position in the run game.
Teams retake the field. Second and 9 here for the Pumas as Spilsbury goes in motion. As they're going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield breaks through the line. Sheffield is going to be in there for a first down for the Pumas. Number 42, Roy Dossie, comes in at running back for the Pumas. 41, Tierhark in motion as they're going to give to Dossie. Dossie on the outside. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. A good run for Dossie.
Nice hard run by Dossie, moving the pile again, breaking tackles. This is what the Pumas need to do, wear down this Gilbert defense. So in the fourth quarter, they can have their way with them, be able to pound the ball right down their throats.
Second and short here for the Pumas. As we Play's been stopped, and then we're going to have a timeout for Gilbert here.
So let's see if the Pumas, after this timeout, Gilbert trying to regroup, trying to see what they can do to stop this downhill run game. Other scores from around the East Valley. Chandler up 14-0 on Bassett in the first quarter.
Sheffield put back in at running back behind Monty as number 41 Ben T-Hark in motion. Offense getting an audible from the sideline. Monty gets a snap, gives to Sheffield.
Sheffield is going to pick up about 2 yards. Sheffield, not a guy who's had a lot of carries on the season as well. This Puma team has had a lot of injuries to those players that carry the football. Austin Ratliff is out. Austin Nightingale, quarterback, who has been out for the last few weeks, broken leg, torn ACL. So Puma's kind of getting deep into the running back staple. Sheffield just 36 carries on the year.
On 3rd and 1, it'll be Monty to keep. Monty is going to be short of the first down. It's going to be about 4th and 1 for the Pumas.
So that might have been an example of that. Not a lot of playing time for Sheffield. Looked like he was supposed to be the lead blocker through the hole on that play, and instead he kind of held up the quarterback from being able to shoot through that gap and kind of blew the play up by not doing his job of leading through the hole. So Puma's going to get into a strong formation straight ahead.
As they give to Dossie, Dossie will more than get the first down, so a successful fourth down conversion for the Pumas.
Double tackle right for the Pumas. Power formation right down their throat. You might even think that this Puma team may be able to just go to that offense the entire game and just go straight ahead, straight downhill, and power these guys over instead of trying to do all this misdirection stuff where they've had trouble fumbling snaps and turning the ball over.
Dossie behind Monty. Monty gets a snap, gives to Dossie. Dossie's going to pick up about 1 or 2 on that play. Monty gets the snap. He's going to roll right. And now he's going to run. Shoestring tackle from number 56. Rustin Crawford, as he's going to stop a potential big play. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Pumas. We're past the halfway point here in this second quarter, this first half. Trips left formation for the Pumas. Monty looks to pass. Pump fakes, throws deep. For Veach, way overthrown. As it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. Lucky for the Pumas and Monty. So it's going to be 4th and 9. Offense will stay out on the field. One of those too short to punt, too long to kick a field goal situations. Oh, this is going to be possibly maybe a punt from Monty here. Nope, as the line switches formation here. Possibly a little pooch kick from Monty. Monty gets the snap. He's going to try and throw. That should be a face mask. No flag's going to be thrown. Monty gets sacked. And it's going to be Tigers ball at Perry's 46. Turnover on downs for the Pumas, trying to run a trick play. Tigers snuff it out. First down Tigers with 5:30 left to go in this second quarter. Pumas defense has done a good job to keep the Tigers out of the end zone. Stevenson back in there, more to his left. Stevenson gets the snap. He's going to give to Moore. Moore is taken down in the backfield by number 51. Logan Arredondo on the tackle. Loss of about 4 on the play, 2nd and 14. Ball exactly on the 50. The kind of plays the Pumas need. Stevenson under center. Number 24, Bailey Moore in the backfield. As Stevenson drops now into the gun. Stevenson gets a snap. He throws deep down the sideline. Number 4 is out of bounds. Did not catch it anyway. 3rd and 14 here for the Tigers. Good coverage downfield by number 3, Brandon Smith. Ball on the 50-yard line. 3rd and 14. The Pumas get a stop here, an incomplete pass or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they sent out Carver to try a 60-yard plus field goal. I wouldn't be surprised. 3rd and 14. Stevenson in the gun. 2 receivers on each side. Stevenson gets a snap. Looks, has time, is going to try and run. Nowhere to go. Number 73 on the tackle. Chandon Herring. Big stop for the Pumas. Carver does come out, but this will be a punt, not a field goal. Monty back deep to return. Carver gets a snap. The punt is going to be a very short one. It's going to land and it's going to bounce backwards. A home bounce for the Pumas as they're going to take over at their own 39-yard line. So we got about 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Nine nothing, Gilbert. Pumas with 2 timeouts remaining.
So Pumas need to move the ball downfield to see how quickly they can go. Again, not a real strong passing offense, but hopefully they can get the ball down with no problems.
Tierhark in motion. They're going to give to Tierhark as this play is going to be stopped dead. It's going to be false start on the Pumas. Monty gets a snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to run with it. Monty with some room to run. A good decision to keep it from Monty, and a good run play in total.
It's a good job by Monty. We talked earlier about his athletic ability. Leading receiver on this team can do some damage with the ball in his hands.
Dossie behind Monty as he gets the snap. Dossie looking at some room by the sideline. He's going to get the first down. Dossie fights forward. Ball in the 50 for the Pumas. .310 left to go in this first half. Monty gets a snap. Play action, rolls right. And he's going to be sacked. Gilbert defense coming up big on that play.
Why are they running deep left? This 86 is 19 feet higher than should have 5 yards of carry.
Got a little issue, lost the camera. One of our band parents was up top trying to set up a camera, slammed the trap door right on one of our cables, snapped the cable in half. So we're just 2 cameras right now. We'll try to get that fixed.
As Monty keeps, and he's going to lose a bunch of yardage. So it's going to be a third, and as my partner would say, a country mile for the Pumas. Third and 17. Monty drops back to pass. He's going to go deep. Spilsbury's there. Spilsbury with the grab. Big play for the Pumas. Big first down.
Good job by Spilsbury's going up, getting it at the high point, right down the seam. Jackson Spilsbury with the big gain, biggest gain of the night for the Pumas in business with just 2 minutes left in this first half. Chance to put some points up on the board.
As Monty rolls right, throws, and then the pass is going to be
incomplete. In and out of the hands of the receiver for the Pumas, number 35, Vaughn Fredericks. A lot of new names for us. The injuries, players we haven't called a lot on the season. Fredericks with no stats receiving on the season.
Dossie behind Monty in the pistol. Monty gets a snap. He's going to roll left. He's going to try and run. Gets past one, tries to cut back to the outside. Short of the first down.
Talked about Monty's athletic ability and saw him shake some tackles there. Would like to see him just dart to that sideline once he got to that second level. He tried to kind of keep going, but he really had some room out there to the right. Made a couple nice, nifty moves inside. Shook down a couple defenders, but got tackled. You're kind of up here. We can see with that perspective in the press box, it's easy to see all the holes, but it's one of those ones where a lot of daylight out there to the right. But, again, Monty showing his athletic ability. Good job on the carries. I think the Pumas can have some success. They keep that play calling going with Monty kind of with the ball in his hands and being able to make some moves.
Pumas take a timeout. 1 remaining. As both teams retaking the field after the Perry timeout. Dossie behind Monty in the pistol. Monty gets a snap. He's going to try and run up the middle, nowhere to go. It's going to be 4th and long here for the Pumas.
Monty looked for that first receiver, nothing was doing, pulled it down, tried to pick something up, but 4th and 7 now for the Pumas. 4th and 10 for the Pumas. Going to try to pick up this first down. Need to go into halftime with some momentum and some points. Going to have to be pretty disappointed being shut out by this Gilbert team that struggled throughout the season.
As they're going to go for a field goal here.
45-yard field goal attempt by the Pumas on the play. So let's see if we have the leg. Mitchell Albrecht, the kicker.
The kick is up. And it is going to be no good.
Albrecht with the little side spinner kick. Flat spin. Not really the way you want to get it, so missed that kick. Gilbert will take over on the 20-yard line with the touchback on the field goal attempt. Unlike college and the NFL, that ball gets spotted at the 20 once it enters the end zone. After a field goal attempt, NFL goes to the spot where it was marked. Vastly different rule. But 47 seconds left here for Gilbert with the ability to move the ball. If they can get into field goal range, this is a team, we can see the 40-yard line might be their limit. They get to the 40, they might be able to kick a 57-yard field goal. That last 52-yarder had another 3-4 yards on it. So
Gilbert has had the ability to throw on Perry tonight as Stevenson gets a snap, throws left, catch is made, not able to get out of bounds is number 9, Alex Gerstner. As the clock continues to wind down, 30 seconds left on the clock. Gilbert running no huddle. Stevenson gets the snap, looks right. He's going to try and scramble as he's going nowhere. Talk about number 76.
Gilbert's going to let this clock run out. Not going to run another play with deep in their own territory. So,
as we head into halftime, a score of 9-0 off 3 field goals from Austin Carver. 9-0 Gilbert.
Update on some scores from the East Valley. Chandler 28, Basha nothing. Big lead for the Wolves. Basha kind of circling the drain after a couple tough losses. So we'll bring you the band at halftime. Again, Gilbert up 9-0. See you in about 20 minutes.
majorette. Majorette.
Welcome back to John Wren Stadium. We're getting back for the second half of this football game between Gilbert and Perry. Gilbert with a 9-0 lead, about to get the ball back. Mitchell Albrecht going to kick for Perry.
Got to say, I'm surprised by this score. I thought the Pumas would be able to handle this Tiger defense a lot more easily than they have so far. But like we said before, a lot of self-inflicted wounds by the Pumas in the first half. Some turnovers while they're moving the ball. Taking some big losses on sacks a few different times while they're moving the ball as well.
As Albrecht kick is up and away, it's going to be returned by number 6 as he breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to be taken down at around the 21-yard line.
Fonte Canada on the return. Looks like he might have the ability to break one, but couldn't get outside that Puma contain. Good job by the Puma kickoff coverage team.
It looks like we have an injured player on the field. Devin Bauer is down on the field, getting looked at by the trainers right now, as it looks like he's going to walk it off onto the sideline. So Gilbert coming back onto the field, has been able to move the ball in Perry's defense, but not get into the end zone. 2 long field goals by Carver, one from about 45, one from 52 yards. They're set for the first offensive play from Gilbert in the second half. Stevenson gets an audible from the sideline. Number 24, Bailey Moore, back there. As Moore gets the snap, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Perry defense snuffs that one out. I'm sorry, number 27, Bailey Moore. Stevenson under center. More in the backfield, 2nd and 13 for the Tigers. Defense as well, making a bit of an audible there. Coach screaming out to the defensive squad. Stevenson gets the snap, looks right, now looking left, scrambles left. And he's going to be taken, no, he's still on his feet. As he picks up a couple yards, there are a few yards. Stevenson able to break a tackle and then get into some space. Third down and 5 here for the Gilbert Tigers. Stevenson gets a snap, a little draw play to Moore. Moore is going to be short of the first down. A good play from Perry's defense to stop the run. Carver in to punt for the for the Tigers. Low snap, bounces to Carver, booming kick. Monty signaling he ain't going to touch it. Ball bounces out of bounds at around the 44 of the Perry Pumas. A good defensive stop for the Pumas. Good 3 and out. Defense again showing a positive for the Pumas. Number 44, Anthony Sheffield back behind Monty. Monty gives to Sheffield. Sheffield breaks a tackle. He fights his way towards the line of scrimmage. Saves Perry a few yards, and what could have been a 2nd and 15, 2nd and 13. Manages to salvage his way back to the line of scrimmage for a 2nd and 10. Number 4, Spilsbury in motion. Offense getting an audible from the sideline. Monty gives a snap, gives to Sheffield. Sheffield isn't going anywhere. Tackle by number 75. Alex Valadez stopping that run short. It's going to be 3rd and long here for the Pumas.
Third and long situation's not what the Pumas want to be in. Can't really throw the football very well.
Monty throws to Spilsbury. Ball comes out as Spilsbury slow to get up, but does get up.
Ball a little late there to Spilsbury. Spilsbury open right off the bat off the line. So we're going to see the Puma punt team come out onto the field. On to punt, number 2, Taryn Blanchard.
Blanchard awaiting the snap. Gets the snap. Punt is up and away. A good punt from as the receiver's going to let it go. As this ball's going to roll all the way to the 12-yard line of the Gilbert Tigers. The Perry defense now in a position to where they can make something happen on defense. Hopefully force a turnover. Perry's defense making Gilbert go 3 and out on their last possession. As Perry really does need this win for any shot at making the playoffs as they play Hamilton next week. We all know Hamilton is quite the opponent. As Stevenson gives to Moore. Moore tries to bounce it to the outside. He's taken down by number 86, Lane Veach. Veach stops that from going anywhere. It's going to be 2nd and long for the Tigers as they lose about 7 on that play. 2nd and 17. Ball inside their own 10-yard line. Stevenson under center. Man in motion. Now sent back the other way. Stevenson is going to give to Moore. Moore tries to bounce it to the outside. Moore is going to get back to maybe a yard short of the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and about 11 for the Tigers. Perry defense has a big chance to to make the Tigers go once again 3 and out. And hopefully get some good field position off the punt. And finally get some points up on the board. Stevenson going up to tell his offensive line. As we have a flag thrown from the back. As we're going to have a delay of game called. That helps the Pumas out. Now 3rd and 17 for the Pumas. I'm sorry, for the Tigers. Stevenson gets the snap. Looking to the pass. It's a screen to Moore. Moore with some room to run. Moore still on his feet. Moore down the sideline. Moore tries to cut back, and he's going to fall down. A big play for the Tigers as they get the ball into Perry territory. A screen pass on 3rd and 17. Bailey Moore on the carry. Not what the Perry defense wanted and exactly what the doctor ordered for the Gilbert offense. Stevenson under center. Stevenson gets the snap. He's going to give it to Moore once again. Moore breaks through the defensive line, and he's going to gain about 5 or 6 on that run as Gilbert now picking up the pace on offense. .5:35 left to go on this, in this third quarter. Ball on the 40-yard line of the Perry Pumas. Stevenson under center gets the snap. We'll give it to Moore once again. Moore tries to bounce it to the outside. Number 35, Fredericks is there. As that run will get about 2 or 3 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and about 2 for the Tigers. And if they don't get this first down, we may see a field goal. As crazy as it sounds, the ball at the 39-yard line. Stevenson under center. Number 10 in motion. Stevenson gets the snap, gives to Moore. Moore is going to break through for a first down. Third and 17 on the Tigers' own 5-yard line. They break through to the Perry's 40 on one play, which has really been the standout play out of this drive. Stevenson sends a man in motion. He's going to give to Moore once again. As number 35, Fredericks is there. That run will not go anywhere. Ball's going to be spotted at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Stevenson under center. Number 10 in motion, Alex Rodriguez. As they give to Moore, as the Pumas have that one snuffed out. As they get that one for a loss, so it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. Third and long here for the Pumas. Last 3rd and long, they ran a little screen play that amounted for a very big gain. Let's see if they do the same thing here. Stevenson in the gun, Moore to his left. Stevenson gets the snap, looks to throw. Screen play again as that one falls incomplete. It's going to be a 4th down for the Tigers. Carver's going to come out for a field goal here. A 55-yard field goal.
So we've seen Carver does have the leg. Let's see if he can get this one down. It's going to be a low kick. We'd like to see the Pumas send somebody right up the middle to try to block this. Get a hand up.
Ball is through, and it is going to be short by a good 5 or 6 yards, so the defense makes a stand.
And really nothing lost there for Gilbert to try to kick that ball. Kick the ball. You're going to gain 20 yards on a punt. It's almost like a punt. You figure it's going to be a touchback most of the time in high school. So really nothing to lose there. And it's not like the NFL where we can put a guy back there to return it, because once it enters the end zone, it's a touchback anyway. So
2:45 left to go in the third quarter. Roy Dossie in the backfield for the Pumas, right behind Monty. As the Pumas have a late substitution in Lane Veach coming in on the field. Monty gives to Dossie. Dossie breaks a tackle in two. Dossie down the sideline. Dossie pushing and trudging his way all the way to the 45-yard line.
Good job by Dossie. Dossie really never even tackled, kind of taking the punishment to the defender, carrying a couple of defenders an extra 5-6 yards there, and finally runs out of room on the sideline. But a good, tough run by Dossie there. Again, establishing some toughness through Dossie is really good. Been really successful for the Pumas so far.
Sheffield comes in for Dossie in the backfield as they're going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield trying to find something on the outside, and it does. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down as the two late flags come in.
Good, strong run by Sheffield there. Again, we were talking in the first half. Maybe they need to just stay to this power run game and try not to do too much misdirection. They've had some success. Again, not turning the ball over is the key for this team. Really should be winning this game at this point with 2:28 left in the third quarter. Still 9-0. Gilbert leads.
As the referees are meeting right now, discussing that the three flags thrown after the play as Sheffield went out of bounds.
Some other scores from the East Valley. Highland 7, Hamilton 7. In a game at Hamilton High School in the third quarter. Hamilton's only score coming on a long punt return. Basha 0, Chandler 42. 8:17 left in the third quarter. Check the AIA PowerPoints. 4 teams in the Chandler Unified School District. Basha was kind of on that cusp. Really only 29 teams in Division I at this point. So when you look at how these rankings fared out for Division I, Basha still should make it.
As Dossie gets his snap, run up the middle, and it's going to be short by a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Pumas. They're going in like a power set as Dossie gets a snap. Will easily get the first down by a good 5 or 6 yards. Sheffield comes back into the backfield as he's going to get the ball from Monty as he's looking for something on the outside, and he's going to fall down. They're going to mark the ball out about the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be about 2nd and 10 for the Pumas.
Sheffield looking to get something outside, goes to get upfield and just kind of loses his footing. Late in the season here, this grass starts to get slick as the Bermuda starts to die off. No overseed going on, so going to got to really concentrate on getting that foot in the ground.
Monty gets a snap. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw to Spilsbury. Spilsbury makes the grab. Spilsbury is going to get a first down as he's tackled around the 30-yard line.
Good game by Spilsbury. Picks up about 16 yards on the play. Nice little rollout by Monty. Getting the ball out of his hand quick seems to be the most successful play for the Pumas. When he sits back there and has to look and survey the field, kind of runs out of options quickly and doesn't have the ability to find that second and third check down. So getting the ball out of his hands quick seems to be the best way to go for the Pumas.
55 seconds left in this third quarter. As Monty's going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield goes right up the middle and gets a good gain. Seconds left on the clock here as Perry trying to get off a play or two before this quarter ends. Monty gets a snap. Play action. He's going to roll left. Has a man coming behind him as he's going to take him down. The ball is going to be spotted down. Chase Callahan is going to be on the tackle for the Tigers.
Kind of a scary situation for the turnover for the Pumas because almost looked like Monty was on top of that Gilbert defender as the ball came out. Obviously, we don't have the ability to replay here, but it's kind of dicey there. But referees made an emphatic call that he was down.
Third quarter is over. Still 9-0 Gilbert. Perry on the attack, however.
So Pumas need to stay on schedule. When we talk about staying on schedule, they really don't have the ability to not be on schedule. Coach Nightingale's calling the offense based on thinking I'm going to get 4 yards this play, 3 yards this play, 4 yards this play. When they take plays for losses, it really messes up the whole plan that the coaches have and trying to stay on schedule and keep in second and short, third and short situations. And so now we're in another third and long situation, not really something that's a strength because the passing game hasn't shown a real great ability to move the ball downfield.
It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Pumas as both teams retake the field. And this fourth quarter, ball on the 30 of the Gilbert Tigers. Dawson in the backfield behind Monty. Monty gets a snap. He's going to throw a little check down to Dawsey. Dawsey has some space to run. Dawsey's going to get hit at the knees. He's going to be short of the first down. Saying 4th and 4 here for the Pumas, although it looks to be a yard shorter than it actually is. Tierhark in motion, as that's going to be offsides on the Tigers. So Perry will take up the first.
Nice little play in high school. Quick. Get up on the ball, loud count, get him to jump first down.
His man in motion is Spilsbury, as they're going to give to Dawsey. Dawsey keeping his head down, keeps trudging those feet. And it's going to be short of the first down. That's a good run for Dawsey.
Pick up about 6 yards on first down. Again, getting on that schedule we talked about before. Pick up 6 on first down, 7 yards. Now we have the whole playbook open, play action passes, run the ball. So keeping on schedule is very, very important for this team if they're going to score some points here at the end of the game.
Tierhark in motion again as they're going to give to Dawsey again. Dawsey is going to get to about the 10-yard line, is going to be taken down. 3rd and 2 here for the Pumas. As the Pumas only had 10 men on the field, looking for the one more. They finally get the one more person on the field as they give to Dossie. Dossie is going to get through, and it's going to be a first down, Perry.
Good job by Dossie powering through right behind that double tackle formation, trudging his legs. Picks up the first down. Now Pumas in business inside the 10, 1st and goal. First time they've been down here all night.
Minutes left to go in the final quarter of the game. A late substitution coming in for the Tigers.
So see the Pumas keep running the ball right up the gut with Roy Dossie powering through.
As they give to Dossie. Dossie gets to about the 5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from there. Pumas need points here. Monty's going to keep it. Monty almost loses the ball. He's going to take it down. He's going to be spotted at the 9-yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 9.
Big play by the Gilbert defense there, breaking through. Monty needs to protect that football when he's wrapped up. I know he's trying to make something happen, but you're still in field goal range here. Need points regardless if it's 3 or 6. Down by 2 scores, so you can't afford a turnover here. Monty's got to protect that football.
T. Hark in motion as we're going to have a flag thrown. It's going to be a false start on Perry. 3rd and goal from the 15.
It's a situation here where you may just want to see a throw, jump off to Veach, let him go up above everybody, see if he can pull something down. Veach is a big kid, has the ability to go up over a defender. So number 86 here, 6'7", 225. Might want to take a shot here. Just throw him a jump ball.
So Monty is going to throw a check down to Dossie. Dossie with the catch, but isn't going anywhere after that.
So safe play, protecting. They're going to kick a field goal here. Need these 3, cut it to a 1-score game.
Defense has been playing well thus far. They can get the 3 points, get a quick stop, have the ability to take the lead late in the ball game. Albrecht on the kick, and the kick is up. Curving left, and it's wide left.
So big stop by the Gilbert defense. Pumas all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Come away with no points. Down 9-0 with 7:39. Look for Gilbert to bleed this clock out as much as possible to limit the possessions for the Pumas at the end of this game. Other updates on scores from the East Valley. Mesa 10, Skyline 3. Chandler now up 49-0 against Basha. Again, we talked about before, we look at the power points right now in Division I. Basha's still in the mix.
Stevenson in the gun with Moore to his right. Stevenson gets the snap, gives to Moore. Moore breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he's going to gain about 5 on that carry.
Pumas defense looking for a turnover, something here positive. Maybe the defense needs a score in this game to be able to try to get that momentum on their side. Just been flat all night, really. Offensively.
Stevenson with the snap. The give to Moore, and he's taken down in the backfield by number 86, Lane Veach.
Good job by Veach, shooting through the backfield, untouched, makes the play. Big tackle for loss. Now Gilbert in a 3rd and long where the Pumas need him. Hopefully make a bad decision here, pick a ball off, see if we can get the ball back in their zone.
3rd and 8 for the Tigers. Ball on their 22-yard line. 6:30 left to go in the game. Offense gets an audible from the sideline. As a flag comes in, it's going to be a delay of game on the Tigers.
Still the same thing. You see Gilbert trying to bleed the clock, but you don't want to give up that extra 5. Now we're in a really 3rd and long situation for the Tigers where 3rd and 8 still kind of possible. Now 3rd and 13. Pumas dial up a blitz here, get him to check down quick. Going to be punting from inside their 20-yard line.
Last drive for the Tigers, they had 2 3rd and longs and ran 2 screen plays. Let's see if we say the same thing. As it's going to be a screen to Moore. Moore is going to be tackled around the 15-yard line, so a good defensive stop by the Pumas.
Good job by Logan Arredondo, sniffing that screen out all over it. Figure if we know it's coming up here, they should know down there, and Logan Arredondo did and was on it right away.
Carver on for the punt. Standing at about his own 4-yard line.
So see if Monty back to receive this punt can come up with something big for the Pumas
Low snap,
here.
bounces. Ball still gets through. As the bounce is going, as Monty's not going to touch it, it's going to roll to the Perry's 43-yard line.
Tigers dodge a huge bullet there. Wow, you think the Pumas could get to the ball? 2 guys jump up. Marcus Payne's holding on to the kickers. He kicks the ball. Still gets a great kick off. Puma's going to start on the other side of the 50. Ends up being about a 37, 38-yard punt, even after the ball was sitting on the ground.
Five minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this game. Monty gets a snap. Play action's going to throw towards Veach. Veach can't hang on to the ball.
Throw it to him again.
Looks like he was trying to do a little too much before he even got to the ball. Good throw by Monty right on his hands. Veach has to catch that football. Really no excuse to drop that pass. Like to see him go to him again, give him another chance, but he was wide open on the corner route.
Sheffield behind Monty. As Monty's going to give to Sheffield. Sheffield's not going to gain anything on that one.
Sheffield needs to read that block a little bit better. Had Veach coming across to make a block, and Sheffield didn't go inside of the block of Veach, didn't go off his butt, and ends up running right into the defender.
3rd and 11 here for the Pumas. From their own 43-yard line. As Monty gets a snap play action, throws, and is going to fall incomplete. Number 4, Jermaine Mays almost had the interception on that one.
Yeah, Mays right through his hands. Pumas trying to run a little action underneath, trying to throw behind the shoot route by Spilsbury. Looked like Spilsbury is open, trying to hit that quick hitter in the hash. Did not go right up that seam. All intended for Tierhart.
4th down for the Pumas, really a big play. Monty gets a snap. He scrambles, still on his feet. And he's going to fall down, and it's going to be Gilbert ball. as we have a new quarterback in the game, number 8, Dane Stankiewicz. As he gets the snap, tosses out to Moore. Moore is not going to gain anything on that run, 1, maybe 2 yards.
Stankiewicz a little bit more of a running quarterback for Gilbert. We're trying to bleed this clock out, maybe to run him a few times, try to control the ball here. Again, trying to limit possessions, trying to eat up as much as this 4 minutes. Pumas need a 3 and out, really only option they have here.
As we have a flag thrown, and it will be false start on Stankiewicz as he pulled out from under the center twice.
Yeah, missed it the first time, pretty obvious, and then missed it the second time, less obvious than the first one, but they called it the second time.
So it's now 2nd and 14 for the Tigers. Clock continues to run as the referees figure out that the clock is running.
So 3:47 left. You figure the Pumas have to get a quick stop, a quick score, onside kick, and then get in field goal range any way they can. Already 2 missed field goals on the night for the Pumas. So not a whole lot of confidence in the leg of the kicker at this point, but Mitchell Albrecht's may have to step up here and make a long field goal to be able to pull out this win tonight. Again, Pumas down by 2 scores.
Stankiewicz in the gun. Gets the snap, a high one at that as he's going to roll right. Throws right, has number 6 there as he's going to fall down.
Fonte Canada with the big run after the catch. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down. Timeout Pumas. So we talked about the seeding, AIA365.com. You can find all the rankings. Currently, Chandler High School, number 2, Hamilton, number 3, in a dogfight right now with Highland. Highland, number 7 right now in power points. And Basha sitting at 10 with a 4-4 record. Going to go 4-5. You'd think they're going to win next week. 5-5 records probably can get Basha into the first round of the playoffs in a team that I don't think anybody wants to see early in the playoffs. So you figure if they landed a 12 seed and you're that 4 seed trying to face Basha in the first round, or the 5 seed trying to face Basha in the first round, not really where you'd want to be. So Basha will probably sneak in, looking at the way the PowerPoint's going to land out. Again, only 29 teams in Division I, so you're going to see some sub-500 records, maybe even in the playoffs. Brophy Prep at 2-6 still has a chance to make the playoffs.
Man in motion for Gilbert as Stankiewicz gets the snap, gives to Moore as Perry calls their second timeout.
Stankiewicz, the son of former Major League Baseball player Andy Stankiewicz. Brother currently plays baseball, I believe, at ASU, or graduated recently from ASU as a baseball player.
.316 left to go in this ball game. Pumas with 1 timeout left.
Yeah, Dane Stankiewicz's father is the head coach at Grand Canyon University. He used to be an assistant coach at ASU. His brother's currently at ASU, Drew Stankiewicz. So an athletic family, to say the least, for Dane.
Stankiewicz going to give to Moore. Moore is going to break through, and if this is a first down, this will essentially end the game. And they're marking him short of the first down at 3rd and 1.
Pumas needed to send the house here. They need to stop no matter what.
Stankiewicz with the give to Moore. Moore is going to break through. It's going to be a first down for Gilbert.
Clock's going to run. Pumas just with one timeout can stop it one more time, but pretty much going to be very limited in how much time they may end up with left, and going to be 2 scores regardless. You figure that Gilbert will still have the ability to kick a field goal here even if they don't score or time doesn't run out. So 2:15 left in the game.
Stankiewicz, a little option, flips it to Moore. Moore is going to be taken down at around the 20-yard line. Stays in bounds as the Pumas use their last timeout. With 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining.
Pumas got to hope for a fumbled snap or something, some mistake for Gilbert, but looks like Gilbert's probably going to get out of here with a win here tonight. Up 9-0, 2 minutes left, no timeouts left for the Pumas. Second down for the Tigers.
Stankiewicz under center. Sends a man in motion. Give to Moore. Moore,
Ball's
ball
out.
comes loose.
Pumas are on it. Pumas are going to get the ball with 1:58 left down on their 18-yard line with a chance to go down and get a score. But nice job by the Puma defense knocking that out. Just when we thought they were dead, they come back to life. So it's going to get real interesting down here. Puma's been able to move the ball. Only one red zone trip, no points. So going to need to throw the football down the field here. Don't really have the opportunity to run it.
Trips left. Formation. Monty rolls left. Monty steps up. He throws deep and is intercepted. And this will looks like he's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Picked off by Alex Gershner. Jumped that little hitch route. Ball was out way too late. He jumped and almost took it back for a touchdown. That's going to effectively end the game. Gilbert's going to need this thing out and escape with a 9-0 win. So homecoming crowd's going to go away disappointed here tonight. Looks like the Pumas will go down 9-0, barring any other crazy fumbles. But Stankiewicz to be able to need this thing out. Puma team beset by injuries. Lots of key players hurt, especially at the quarterback position. Once they lost Austin Nightingale, really lost how they moved the ball.
As we're going to have a delay of game on Gilbert. As Stevenson takes a knee.
So Gilbert will go to 2-7 on the season. Pumas will fall to 2-7 on the season with one game left next week against Hamilton High School. Team again currently ranked number 3 in power points in the state of Arizona in Division I and defending state champion.
Another knee from Stevenson. With 60 seconds remaining on the clock.
So you look at next week for the Pumas, really just going to be about survival at this point. Really kind of a team that doesn't have the firepower to score a lot of points and going to face a big, tough Hamilton team next week that's going to be getting prepped to go into the playoffs with a top 4 seed. Still not sure what has happened in that game out at Hamilton High School in Chandler. Game's still tied at 7 with 6:22 left in the game. So Highland High School has really kind of turned the corner over there and playing really tough football. And you look at this section that the Pumas are in, tied in with Hamilton, Chandler, Basha, Highland, and Gilbert High Schools. Probably the toughest section in the East Valley by far, and the toughest section in Division I overall. So Pumas going to have to figure out how they're going to be able to compete in this section and in this top Division I program. There are definitely going to be no gimmies when it comes to playing in the second half of the season for the Pumas.
Stevenson's going to drop back. He's going to roll out, trying to waste as much time.
Let's see what the benefit is for that team to run that. The play is going to run out either way. Even if you have to give possession back, you're still up 2 scores. You just put your quarterback at risk of fumbling the football or getting hurt. It doesn't really make much sense, but worked out well in the end. Gilbert's going to walk away with the win.
Number 23 for the Gilbert Tigers, Austin Carver with 3 field goals. 1 from 45, 1 from 52. Really the player of the game in this one.
Definitely the player of the game. Touchbacks every time he kicked off. Really long field goals. I mean, Gilbert didn't move the ball inside the red zone one time all night. Field goal kicker, really a huge weapon for this team. Gave them the opportunity to win behind a great defensive effort from the Tigers. You look at the Gilbert team, kind of had a lot of turmoil in the last couple of years with coaching staffs going in and out there. And so new coaches in there, new system. But a lot of kids on the sideline. It's not like they're lacking in numbers, so you think it'd be a team that'd be able to turn the corner here pretty soon. So we've had 4 head coaches in the last 5 years at Gilbert High School. So Tim Rutt and his staff hopefully can kind of turn this thing around and get this Gilbert program back on track. So big win here for the Tigers.
Jordan Palacio alongside Brian Bernier. Gilbert beats Perry 9-0. We'll see you next time.